In these places, time stops making sense. The sun refuses to rise, or it refuses to set. Days blur into weeks, nights stretch into months, and the human brain begins to lose its grip on time itself. Welcome to the places on Earth where time feels broken. Svalbard, Norway, the midnight sun. Here the sun does not set for nearly 4 months. At 2 a.m., the town can look like afternoon. With no natural night, sleep cycles drift. Circadian clocks slip, even when you try to block the light. When the sky never turns, your sense of time stops turning with it. Antarctica. 6 months of day, 6 months of night. Total daylight, then total darkness. The polar rhythm. When the sun disappears, hours lose their edges. Researchers report insomnia and time distortion. With no sunrise or sunset cues, the brain drifts off schedule. Here, noon and midnight are ideas. Light and dark stretch them into something else. Time is supposed to be simple. Seconds, minutes, hours, stacked neatly like books on a shelf. But step onto certain borders and the shelf tilts. Here, on the Nepal-India border, time stutters by 15 minutes. Nepal is UTC plus 545. India is UTC plus 530. It's the world's strangest common offset. Just enough to matter, not enough to feel real. I watch a shopkeeper sell tea on the Indian side, then cross the street to visit family in Nepal. In 4 steps, his clock is wrong. Appointments drift. Trains arrive early and late at the same time. Weddings start twice, by one clock and by another. Locals don't debate it, they just live it. Every crossing is a tiny time travel, unglamorous and constant. But if 15 minutes feels odd, try a country where time is singular by decree. China, 5 time zones wide, runs on 1, Beijing time. Out west, in Xinjiang, the sun takes its time. Noon on the clock can look like morning light. Sunrise may stroll in at 10 a.m. Lunch happens at sunset. Midnight can feel like early evening on the street. People adapt with a quiet duality. Officially, it's Beijing time. Unofficially, there's a local rhythm. Shops open late, markets pulse after dark, schools shift their day. 2 clocks in one head. All of this is human-made. Time zones are compromises, lines drawn to tame the sun. But the sun isn't interested. It climbs when it climbs. So, at a 15-minute border, or under a single national clock, I'm reminded, our schedules are stories we tell the sky. Sometimes the sky listens. Often it doesn't. And in those gaps, between solar noon and official noon, between here and over there, time becomes a place you can actually walk across. I want to show you 2 places where physics seems to lie to your eyes. Magnetic Hill, Ladakh. A long, pale road stitched across high desert. I stop the car, set it in neutral, and it begins to roll uphill. The horizon tilts. The mountains lean. Your inner level, so certain a moment ago, starts to wobble. I measure. I doubt. I watch the asphalt slide by as the car drifts the wrong way. It feels like gravity has changed its mind. But the trap is older than our instruments. A war between what the eye believes and what the world is. Out here, the land itself forges a false horizon. The flanks of the valley slope just enough to cheat your senses. The skyline, the road edges, the distant ridgelines, together they whisper a lie. That way is up. It isn't. The car obeys gravity. I don't. My brain builds a stage set, then forgets it built it. Now Gravity Hill, Pennsylvania, a quiet lane, a narrow stream, and a dare. I pour water. It crawls up the road. I release a ball. It climbs, stubborn as a salmon. People swear the universe flips. Listen to the small sounds, a faint tick of time, a breath of wind, the hush that follows surprise. Then look again. The camera lies when the land conspires. Tilted trees, a cambered road, a valley that droops while looking straight. Your inner ear, calibrated to an average world, gets outvoted by context. The hill is not magic. Your perception is. Here's the reveal. Bring a level, a laser. Listen. Somewhere, the sky is remembering the same moment again and again. A clock made of weather, wound by the wind. Catatumbo, Venezuela. Here, lightning returns like a ritual, more than 260 nights a year. Horizon pulsing, over and over. White veins thread the night. Seconds stretch. Then, another flash, and another. Thunder keeps its distance, swallowed by the vast marsh and warm air. So the world blinks in silence. Sailors once used this glow to find their way, calling it a lighthouse that never sleeps. I stand and watch the sky loop its own memory, as if time got stuck on a single electric thought. The storm ends, only to begin exactly as before. Far to the north, a different echo repeats. Hessdalen, Norway, a valley where lights drift without a source, hovering, sliding, vanishing. Orbs the color of molten frost, bright enough to stain the air. They appear without warning, then hold still, like they're listening. Scientists have measured, camped, and waited. Decades pass. Explanations flare, then fade. Swamp gas, plasma, piezoelectric rock. Each theory glows and dims. The lights keep their loop. Arrive, linger, leave, arrive, linger, leave. Two places, two rhythms, one idea. Nature isn't just moving forward, it's circling, rehearsing, returning. The storm that remembers, the light that wanders back. I feel the tick beneath the drone of the night, a metronome hidden in cloud and stone. Blink, flash, float, fade. If time can trap itself, maybe it's not a line at all. Maybe it's a heartbeat. And tonight, it beats again. Listen.
Las Vegas sells a feeling, endless now. No clocks, no windows. Day-night fall away under neon and recycled air. The carpet swirls, lights blink, the room pretends the sun doesn't exist. I've stepped in at noon and felt like it was still midnight, hours later. Your body waits for cues. Light, shadow, temperature. The casino removes them. You float. Drinks arrive, bells ring, the only measure of time is the next spin. That's not an accident. It's design. Erase the horizon, soften the edges, the mind lets go of the clock. Then there's the opposite of neon. Silence. Deep caves in France and Italy where volunteers lived alone for months. No sunrise, no calendar, no birdsong. Down there, some slept 30 hours at a time, then worked for 10, inventing their own day. Others thought a month had passed when it was 2. Without light, our internal rhythm drifts, longer and longer, like a metronome losing tension. The mind tries to count by hunger, boredom, heartbeat. It fails. Time doesn't just stretch, it unthreads. And when they finally came back to the surface, they blinked at the sky, shocked at how much the world had moved without them. Time isn't just measured by clocks. It's shaped by light, gravity, storms, and the limits of the human mind. In these places, Earth reminds us that time isn't fixed. It's fragile. And sometimes it breaks. If this journey bent your sense of reality, stay with us. Because the next episode goes even deeper into places where nature rewrites the rules. Hold on to the seconds that feel real, and notice the ones that slip